glad I don't have to make them. Oh, a ballista!
This could grant us an edge in battle.
Batal is hardly a haven, even for beastrons. This land has its own troubles, same as any other. For proof, you need look no further than this very island. I can scarce imagine an operation like the one in the Agamen ruins being permitted in Vermont. Is a grim affair indeed. I can see why some would term that place the Hole.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
I say we collect as much as we can carry. I shouldn't like to take on any foe in these conditions. I'm apt to slip and fall on the enemy's sword.
The skies aren't like to clear just because you grumble a little. Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Avoid flame at any cost, Arisen. You have been doused in oil.
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Unbelievable!
I'm saved. Thank you, Arisen.
So close a call offers no solace in victory.
Let us pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and try not to slip up again.
Would you mind coming over here?
A ballista is a ranged weapon.
It is not how we use this, but when that counts. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
What is the matter with you? We are under attack.
At last, a chance to use this.
Not enough, and our foe shall soon be vanquished.
Rally! One good push might be all we need. Tis a pleasure to serve you, Master.
I suppose we cannot expect sunshine to follow us wherever we go.
Battle is upon us!
Unless I'm mistaken, aught we require is already in our possession. You have my protection. When tarred, be sure to avoid open flame.
My magics are at your disposal.
to be called to your side, Arisen. Over here, if you please. We have what we need to deliver, do we not? Let us find the intended.
We best do this quickly. Ere we forget.
I quite agree.
I have the same smell of all over our bones about the magic. A gift of fire. Mind you don't burn your fingers.
My word. This ox cart has been destroyed.
The roads are hardly safe.
We ought to proceed with caution.
Where do not succumb to frostbite?
You truly are formidable, Arisen. A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
My magics are at your disposal.
Follow me, if you would. Here we are.
Hi, I'm Barbas. What do you want? Brought something for me, have you? Let's have a look then. Very well. You may leave this matter in my hands. I wouldn't worry too much. I've no doubt this poor exile's request will be approved. You've done a good thing this day, sir. I know it isn't much, but I want you to have this.
Outstanding. With this,
A fine man, that Sir Ernesto. He uses his position to grant aid to those who would flee vermin for Batal. Mayhap you'll be intrigued to know I made that very same journey once. I was a vermin myself. Life's no dream now, mind. Those of us who escape vermin are given the lowest tasks. The ones no one else would touch. We're outcasts. Even here. And yet still I can say my lot is improved. We're given wages for our work, for one. That's unheard of in Vermont.
this looks as if it will take us someplace further afield. How we use it is at our discretion.
Have fine thing, this. 'Tis almost as though it were placed here for our benefit.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then? Do you come again?
Not buying? That's just as well. Let's...
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Hope to see you again. Well met, sir. I've a selection of wares that... sure to please. Pleasure doing business with you.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it? There is little point in my leading the way if we haven't got what we require to hand.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it. It is a mechanism for hauling freight, and it looks as if it could bear a significant load.
Might we not avail ourselves of its use? A roaring success. Shall we return to the smithy and see how Cesara fares? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle.
I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating...
Beg pardon if my hospitality is a bit lacking, sir. My duties tending to the excavation tools take up most of my time. But if you seek a bed and you've the coin, 'tis yours. No questions asked.
Do stop by again.
Happiness is a full...
A roaring success. Shall we... Turn to the smithy and see how Sisera fares? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Well, let's, how today treat you then?
I've no need to preen. Let my fur die. Wearing armor all day feels like
Anything's better than this.
A mug of ale. I ought to be getting home.
Or to polish up my gear for tomorrow.
Dark paths, this place.
my eyes
Like
aren't
it or not,
pleased.
I must go where duty calls. Would that I now had cause to draw steel.
I worked hard today. I think
A locked door makes one itch to see the other side.
We shall have to find the key then.
Come to think of it, the pain I experienced at the coronation was beyond imagining. To think there would be a technique to puppet us pawns. I've got a good view of the landscape from up here. Mayhap I'll spot something of interest.
It's been a hard day. I've got left. I ought to be getting home.
'tis my duty to hear the people's concerns. Wearing
I'd
armor
hasten home, were this not my duty.
Well, then, sir, how today treating you then?
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
Well met.
A customer then. That changed. My services don't come. Keep mind. Come again when you've more coin to spend.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well.
You bird-brained buffoon! Where have you been?
Brocker! Sorry,
There's no time for apologies, girl. We've got to get that blade on the anvil, lest the blaze hammer's treatment be for naught. You're the first apprentice of mine with the gumption to do aught like this. You got the blaze hammer work done, and you did it right. But the hardest part's what comes next. I'll walk you through what's needed, though I dare say it is one of the few lessons I've left to teach you. You've proven yourself this day, Sarah. You're the one fit to carry on my techniques and this smithy. But not if you're gonna stand there and gawk. To the forge with you, girl!
come in, Brocker. Hi, Arisen. I've been waiting for you. Here it is. Your regalia sword. Looks newly forged, doesn't it, eh? Brocker had me working on it for hours. Got nary a wink of sleep. But owing to that, methinks it turned out real fine. I only hope you're pleased with it. 'Tis as much your success as mine. So much has changed for me since you first brought that sword to the smithy. I feel as if I'm finally on the path to becoming a blacksmith in my own right. Thank you, sir, for all you've done on my behalf. I hope you're pleased with how the sword turned out. I certainly am. I'm going to keep learning all sorts of techniques till I'm no longer an apprentice, but a blacksmith in my own right. Expect great things of me, you hear?
Tedium's a kind of blessing. Work's work, no matter how dull it might be. Look around if you must, but be sure to buy aught. Bring to life my own.
Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of our getting lost.
Well met.
This might contain useful information.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
Let me be the one to collect it.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses. But not at the expense of my duty.
I would appreciate your swift return, Master. A fell unease begins...
Can't you see I'm on duty? I can't solve all your problems, you know.
Aye, what can I do for you? Oh, you want the bandit whelp released, do you? I suppose I could consider it. Aye, being head jailer has its privileges. I could accommodate such a request if I were so inclined. Of course, you'd need to prove your integrity first. I can't go around unlocking cells for just anyone. Aye, you've made your case well. I'll see to it that the request for the lad's release is put through. But you might have to be patient. One cannot rush these things.
I reckon the head jailer could get the lad his freedom. Just remember, you had naught of this from me.
That's why I did the things I did. Understand? And I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo meant what he said to me in the hideout. 'Twas all an act. So if you're waiting for me to talk, cuz, don't hold your breath.
No, there's no need to fret. These things take...
It's good to be reunited.
Then I shall remain by your side.
new equipment's coming.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
Go on, have a look.
I have no issue.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
Ready to forge on?
Go on, have a look.
No hurry to leave.
Suppose I ought to earn my pay.
If you must go off on your own, there's naught to be done.
Greetings, sir. You hear about the whelp, I presume? I've not forgotten our arrangement. But I'm afraid things aren't going as smoothly as I'd hoped. It's my superiors, you see. They understand that there are some extenuating circumstances, but the lad's still a thief. They're not convinced he should be released so soon. Normally, I'd let the matter lie, but methinks I could find the courage to try again with only a little motivation. What say you, sir? Have you any words of encouragement for me? Aye, that's just what I needed to hear. I'll see about securing the lad's release anon. You really must care for the whelp to go so far for him. Let's hope he's worth it, eh?
I can't solve all your problems, you know.
No, there's no need to fret. These things take time, you understand.
Notice if I'm mistraining.
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to somewhere nearby?
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether 'twill be sooner or later, that is for the Arisen to decide.
Frey, follow me. Are you coming, Master? Our path is here. I've just had a thought. Every master I've ever served has favored different tactics. One party I joined consisted only of ranged specialists.
You've given me much to think about. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
Here we go again.
We were battle ready when they found us. This shan't take long.
Well done.
You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Follow me.
I shan't let them harm you.
My magics are at your disposal. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
We're here, Master.
Who are you? No, never mind. 'Tis of little import. I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be.
With this, my magics are yours to wield.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map.
By your leave, Arisen. Here we are.
I've got a good view of the landscape from up here. Mayhap I'll spot something of interest.
This place offers a view of the sea.
I wonder, what lies at its bottom? Forgive me, but there's another matter I've been bursting to speak of. Namely, is your pack not overburdensome? Oh, you carry so much. I worry for your poor spine. Tis no more or less than what one might have expected.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Keep out of reach of their talons!
Ice attacks will soon see this foe felled! One of our number is unconscious!
I'll save you!
Thank goodness someone has a hand to lend!
The path to victory is that strategy never would have occurred to me.
Surely not!
You see, this battle is far from done.
One of the targets my own master fell. I should like to see it done. Would you lend me a hand? Rogus, a moment of precision, so I do. Overjoyed to have completed the task my master set for me.
I like that!
long into danger. Let us take care to move as one.
We'll manage.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
I wish I knew your restraint, Arisen.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny, they have their uses.
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult. We've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that.
I believe I know whom we must seek. Allow me to guide you, Master. I know the person you're looking for.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
We have reached our destination.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. So long as ye retain your will, you'll find you're bound to it, and it to ye. The Godsway? Forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, I believed he called himself. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. The substance of which ye speak is formed of crystallized droplets of dragon blood. Worm's life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, but from lower drakes as well. They retain a measure of draconic power, and when used correctly, will bestow upon ye powers that eclipse the will of this world. The dragon is the embodiment of destructive force, though this does not mean that it is evil. Understand this. The concepts of good and evil are mortal inventions, and thus cannot be applied to the dragon. It is a being of a higher order, as are ye. Now that the dragon has marked ye, setting ye apart from your fellows. The Arisen is a transcendent being, always chosen by the dragon. It marks for itself the individual who must fell it. Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, so too is an Arisen. And should that Arisen fall, another shall rise in their place. The cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled. For that is what the will of this world has ordained. I am the husk of he who was once arisen. My final battle against the dragon culminated in the loss of the will that should have seen me bring the creature low. Thus, as the arisen is defined by the strength of their will, from that moment on I was arisen no longer. Such is the world's will. I dare say it compels me e'en now to impart upon ye all the knowledge I possess. Ye need not seek the dragon. It will find ye. Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before ye when the time is come. Still, I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day. Apparently, a dragon was sighted in Harv village, though I am not sure I believe it. After all, now that ye have been marked as arisen, the dragon ought next appear before ye at the appointed time. So it stands to reason that e'en if a creature of draconic aspect and destructive powers did appear in that village, 'twas no dragon. A mockery of one, perhaps, but not the dragon true. Then go. But visit me again when ye have spilled draconic blood. Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of... Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap. Then I bid ye farewell.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
Let us proceed to the next location. Shall we go and speak with this Oracle Master? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way. At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
to spare! I'm coming to your aid!
If you would! You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
Pray, follow me. This way, Master.
Batal's Empress has clearly earned the love and respect of her subjects.
Methinks it comes of their mutual devotion. Her Majesty offers up a prayer alongside her people every single day.
'Tis a far cry from Vermund. I cannot count the number of barbs I've heard uttered about the Queen Regent.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
Suppose I can finish it tomorrow.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
The Arisen is capricious indeed. But don't despair. We shall count... Guidance when the time comes. There are worse things.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I don't know about you, but I am full of